Welcome back to the Coaches Preview Show. My name is Josh Dacey, and today I'm joined by Chipotle Indians softball coaches, Belinda and Jimmy Hendricks. Coaches, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Coach, you're off to a great start, 33-8 overall, and in first place in the Panhandle Conference. What do you attribute most of your success to?
Just taking care of the little things. We pride ourselves on executing, hitting runs, being aggressive on the base pass, and I keep telling, if we continue to do what we can do, we'll be successful.
Coach, over the past month in the conference, what are some of the players and some of the other things that you've seen that you've built off of and continue to make your team the first place team in the conference?
Well, I think our pitching staff right now is doing an astounding job, and we kind of build off of Jake's success. She's a power pitcher, so it gets the girls really excited. It gets me excited as a coach to see her just dominating other teams. And then the success we've had with our freshmen coming in, they're doing a great job for us.
Coach, let's talk about the versatility of Madison Reagan. She leads the team with 40 RBIs. She's also a pitcher. How great as a coach do you have that with her in terms of her versatility and what she does so well?
Well, Madison Reagan, which we call Rocky, is a kid we've been on for a long time, and I'll let Coach Hendricks talk about her. We see her when she was in ninth grade, so we've been kind of watching her develop.
Started out as a ninth grader, watched her develop as she got older, and she kind of exemplifies Chipotle. I mean, she's a kid that's from a small place. She works real hard. She's a good kid. She goes to class, and she's excelling, offensively at the plate, and she's also excelling, as a pitcher. I think she had a win and a save this week through conference. And I guess right now she's number 2 in the country. Jake's actually number 1 in the country in ERA, and Rocky's number 2. So we've got 2 kids leading the country.
Tremendous. Coach, who are some of the other freshmen that you've been impressed with this season?
Right now, I would have to say Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney Davis. She was a late transfer in, got her in January. Wasn't quite sure. We knew she could hit, but wasn't quite sure how she would step up because, in the beginning we lost our shortstop, Peke. So we had to find a replacement for her, and Courtney's done a great job for us. She's now learning the position. She's kind of handling the infield a little bit, her and Sierra, and she's doing a great job at the plate. She's hitting over 400 right now in conference and regular season. So very impressed with her.
Coach, on the flip side of that, who would you like to see step up as conference play continues this weekend?
Well, right now we have an injury with Brashanti Darius. She broke her finger in the first series with Pensacola, the second game. So she's been out. She didn't play against Gulf Coast and wasn't able to play against TCC. So we're looking for Alexis Macias to step in and provide a little more offense for us. She's been playing defense for us in the second game when Brashanti would catch. But now we're looking forward to be a little more involved in the team success at the plate and anchoring down third base for us, both games.
How long is Prashanti out for?
I believe she'll go back next week for an x-ray, and we'll just have to go from there. She broke her index finger on her right, her throwing hand, so it's just something we have to go with. I mean, it's her index finger, so she uses it with throwing, so we just kind of have to play it by ear and see how she can go.
Coach, yesterday you guys were out there, did a little bit of team activity, endurance. What were you looking for from the girls? Looked like it was a savage race out there.
Well, it's about being competitive. We don't play until Friday, so we got to loosen up the girls. You can get bored just going out there taking ground balls, just hitting. I mean, it gets redundant and boring after a while, so we just try to keep them loose and have fun and keep them in shape. And this is something I tell the recruits. I'm very inside the box, and Mister's outside the box, and these are some of the things he come up with. So if he wants to tell you some of the fun activities we done yesterday.
Well, yesterday we had it's an obstacle course. We had 2 teams, and they were competing against each other. It started with a tire flip, tractor tire flip, into a speed and agility ladder. Then you rotate in with another partner. You also had some trivia questions you had to answer in the heat of the moment. And then you went into some farmer carries, some boards pushing, some lunges. Into the highlight of the event was the rope course, where you had to go under and over a rope course set up, which also had some water underneath. So the kids that wanted to, it wasn't required, but the kids that wanted to could actually slide in the mud. The kids that didn't kind of stayed to the side and went over and under the ropes that way. So it just kind of came down to whoever. And And then really, it's just one is the competition. It's also an endurance, and it's also some strength building throughout.
Who would you most impressed with in that? Who'd you like to see? Who really stepped up and enjoyed it?
And a lot of the kids, and a lot of them really, one is to compete. Two is, it's in the mud. I think really Lifford has the most fun. Whitney Lifford, who's a kid here from Mariana, had the most fun out there. And I don't think she liked anything but the mud part, so
Yeah.
I think she enjoyed it.
She was quick to take off her shoes. Very country girl. And then both our Holmes County kids enjoyed it very much.
Coach, you take on Northwest. You've already defeated them this season. What did you see that you liked about their team, and where do you look to improve from your own team?
Well, Northwest is always very athletic, and they're always going to put up a fight. They didn't lay down. I mean, we jumped out on them and then defeated them the first game. So some teams will roll over and just let you defeat them the second game, but they're not a squad like that. So that's what I was impressed with. As far as us improving on, I think we just got to take care of the little things, continue to execute on our bunts and our hit and runs, and be very aggressive on the base pass. Talking to Mr. Coach Hendricks earlier today, we were talking about how aggressive we were on the base pass, and we've already got 47 stolen bases in conference. And that's huge, because this conference is very strong. They've got great catchers, and for us to already have 47 stolen bases, that's great.
Coach, thank you so much for your time today. Good luck this weekend. We'll be back next week. For the Coach's Preview Show, my name is Josh Dacey. Until next time.